Hey y'all, Sayori here, and we are back again with Doki Doki Literature Club. So, last episode, we got introduced to our protagonist, who is really just an avatar of ourselves, who is a very shy introvert who is deeply into manga, and who was forced to join a club by his childhood friend with depression by the name of Sayori. Sayori isn't very open about her depression, but it is clear if you recognize the signs. She has a dirty room, she has... I don't know, there was like a bunch of stuff that they were going over. Oh yeah, she was sleeping in a bunch. She had a dirty room, then there was like a third thing. But it's only if you recognize the signs that you'll probably pick up on it. Plus, we had the content advisory thing at the beginning. So, you know, it's safe to assume Sayori very depressed. When we got into her literature club, who she has formed with these other three girls, we met Natsuki, the adorable tsundere, who's like, oh, I'm such a manga nerd as well, but it's only very cutesy slice of life manga. And she is adorable, but she doesn't want anybody to know it. She's an angry little munchkin, and I love her. And then we met Yuri, who is a shy introvert who has love for horror, it would seem like. They were talking about that a bit last time. And then we have the club leader, Monika, perfect, absolute popular girl, athlete of perfection and glory and blah blah blah. Boring! Anywho, last episode we were told by Monika to write a poem just to write a poem for the club. To kind of, so everybody could, you know, have a task and do something, because the club hasn't really been doing jack shit. And, we wrote a poem that we hope will appeal to Natsuki, so fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes. So we're going to show our poem to Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Maybe then she'll tell us about her poems. Natsuki! Question mark? Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I need critique. Constructive criticism, give it to me. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Don't make me waste my time on you, Natsuki. I will double tsundere you. No, my mic. I just knocked my headphones. Sorry if that made a noise. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. So, equal exchange, Missy. Fork it over. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Aw, aren't I sweet? Like Monika said. Oy. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. You really liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ugh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. No, she adores me. It's clear by the blush on her face. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Ugh, fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. That's so cute. It's like, oh my god, it's somewhere between perfectly adorable and childish. I don't think a child could write it, but I think it is very, very cute. Like I said, the poem area to continue. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it, it's so cute! What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wanna- Oh wait, why are you so convinced that I wanna like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Do you show it to them? But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. I get you, girl. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. That is true. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. I thought it was just a simple poem. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Oh god, stop making me feel so creepy. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is. I do, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? We should probably be a little nicer to Sayori. Like last time I was like, let's go with Natsuki! But then I started thinking about it afterwards and so like, wait, should we be trying to spend more time with the depressed person and maybe help them out? So let's go with Sayori next. I'm still going after Natsuki, but if we can help her with her issues a little, then maybe. This is a good poem, Sarah Luhu. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Shut up. Am I the kind of girl who would be writing poems in her spare time? I'm changing the naming pronouns. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one, you know? It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Like, isn't my physical presence enough for you? Well, of course, I guess it means something to put effort into things. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Sarah. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I mean, everybody's a little selfish. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I'm just after the creepy little girls in here. God, so wrong. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. God. I'm sorry. God, that was just bad of me. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. I'm just going to scoot out the door and never be heard from again. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Elegant! I like it, Sayori. Begin that whole sleeping forever thing. Sayori! This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. It came out quite elegantly, I say. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It's good. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Plus, I don't know about you guys, but some of my best work comes from procrastination. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Yes, don't starve yourself, child. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah. Ah, this was so much fun. Monika's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I will look forward to it. Whatever. Who shall I show my poem to next? Yuri! Seriously, I'm just not into the perfect dream person stereotype thing. It's boring. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Not your speed, is it?
Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
That's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. God, it must be bad in her eyes. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, I guess that it might be after reading through it, whatever. Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
I want to read our freaky Mad Lib freaking weird poem thing, because we were just picking random things that sounded cute last time.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Yes, I was deliberately trying to be cute.
In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. What are you saying? My feelings didn't come through to you in this poem? Well, I guess I can work on that. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things.
I also hope
that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Oh no, dish girl, dish. I'm about to pursue that. If there's something I should know, tell me. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to me, to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, come, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, I love that last line! Damn! That was strong. I flicker back, yeah! God damn, girl. Okay, yeah, she is the expert. That was awesome, Yuri.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? No. What? It's cursive! I mean, people have trouble reading cursive sometimes, but it's pretty. I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. Exactly. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Amazing! Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Just figuring that out.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Saraluhu.
Really? I must have totally missed the point then. I mean, I'm not sure. Is it the reflecting of emotions? Expressing yourself to each other? Something like that?
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poems is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn way of putting it. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Who should I show my poem to next? How about we just leave now? Alright, come on, Monika, let's do this. Alright. Hi, Saraluhu. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Yeah, I've just been dragged out of the closet, forced to read a manga I didn't want to read. It was kind of a cool time with Yuri. She showed me a kick-ass ghost poem.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but embarrassing. Embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Saraluhu. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Something tells me your poem is going to be perfect and put our bosses to shame. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem.
I like it, Saraluhu.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh god. Jeez, she noticed.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
That's exactly what I was going for.
And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
Not since, elementary school. Maybe a long time ago, yeah, right?
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories, whatever, in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
There are a lot of kids' books like that. Most of the greatest kids' books writers don't write for kids, they write for everybody. Keep that in mind. I see. So, you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
Well, that's okay. I'd love to see
Golly, why can I not speak today?
I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything, but I do. It's a dating sim, sweetheart. Yeah? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Yes, please. Let's get to this.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
And then we see the magnificence. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
Are you pressured? Is that your weakness? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. A real... Wait, is that red or red? No, I reel blind from like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, and this window is too small for me to... Oh, there we go. It scrolls down, doesn't it? Scroll down. Go, there we go. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Beautiful, just as expected. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays.
You're telling me. Have you guys... Oh my god, sorry, just a quick aside, because all this poetry is making me think. Have you guys ever... Oh, what's his name? It's Shane, something with a K, but he's the guy who did, like, the pork chop video, and trolls and all that. Amazing spoken word poet. If you guys have time, go look that shit up because it will make you weep. Oh, I love him. Anywho.
So yeah, that's that kind of style is popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Spoken word poetry. Bravo, Monika. You've endeared yourself to me a little.
That was the
what was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous talking about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
Yep, that is true. This is good advice.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
She's like some kind of TV host or something. Like, this is like a Sesame Street segment. And that's our tip of the day, whatever. Anywho, God, all these people. I guess that's everyone. I worked my way through the line and I made it out alive. Am I closer? Am I closer to love? I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. They all hate me. They all complimented me, but oh my god, I'm so terrible. I know it. I know they're looking deep into my soul and saying, "Oh, Sarah Luhu, you gross man-child boy-woman lady. What are you? What are you doing here writing your poems about lipstick and hugs and whatever the shit else was in it? Ugh, weird Mad Libs." Okay. Oh, judging. So much judging. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. No fucking way ever. This is a literature club after all. I don't even think I've ever, I don't think I even had to write any poetry, ever. Huh. Go figure. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think, because I know we went over poetry, but yeah, that's weird. I don't think I've ever had to actually write poetry. At least not since, elementary school. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that, but
It is adorable.
I just meant, the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Ah, you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Saraluhu did too, so nah. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
oh, shut the fuck down! Damn, Natsuki.
Which I haven't yet.
You're so much more bold than I thought you would be.
And Saraluhu liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just, stupid. That's what you are.
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Saraluhu appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Oh shit. I got the girls fighting over me. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Saraluhu started showing up. What the fuck? My pure manly testosterone has stimulated your hormones and made you grow big bazoomas.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Saraluhu, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place, so yeah. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That means you should jump out at the reader. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I mean, both are nice. Help me explain it to her, Saraluhu. Don't make me choose. This is a bad situation to choose in.
Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Saraluhu?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Sayori. It's all Sayori's fault. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course that's going to be, help me, Sayori! Oh, I feel bad, but I did say I am chasing that Natsuki pink-headed tail. Sorry, Yuri. Love ya, but next time, darling. Yuri! You're really oh shit, whoa. Oh shit, did I hit Natsuki? Crap, did I do it wrong? Fuck. Well, but Natsuki has a point. Okay, good. I think that... I racked my brain and attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Haha. Shows how much you know.
That's not...
Natsuki! I think that's enough.
Huh? Me?
But she was so mean to me. That doesn't mean you have to be mean back, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing, she finally mutters, that barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Sarah. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Ugh. Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori. Oh my god, Yuri. I'm sorry for all this.
I'll go make some tea.
Huh?
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pet Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Sarah Luhu. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from lazing around we got a little too used to.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. I've destroyed the peace.
No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for.
I disagree, Monika.
About what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun.
Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing, but in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
Oh dear, what'd I do? No, I went out! Return! I didn't mean to hit anything. Yeah, how do you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun, teacher.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright, mostly.
Sarah Luhu, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. A+, great effort, kids, what? It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Are we a poetry club now?
And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Sarah Luhu, ready to walk home?
Yeah, sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yay, rekindling of childhood friendship, Sayori. About what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often, or are they just overwhelmed by my masculine energy?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you.
Well, you know, Sarah Luhu, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I want me some hot little tail. Well, oh god, it's so creepy again. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. God, I'm a creep. I just did this for the ladies. Oh god, why am I such a scumbag? I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. We got this! Alright, time for some poetries and then we can end the episode, I think. Skirts! Girls like skirts, yeah! Forgive, loud, happy. Oh, I read them out last time, didn't I? Forgive, loud, rain cloud, happiness, lazy, universe, covet, poof! Warm, fear, poof! Milk, vivid, scars, excitement, embrace, analysis, secretive, cage, defeat, and inside milk. Yeah, I'm all on this. Cute, sorry, flying, cute, anime, afterimage, bubbles, peace, ambient. Oh, I just noticed something. Ambient, uncontrollable, sparkle, vertigo. Monika's not here. Like we have, she's probably a secret character though, isn't she? Yeah, makes sense. Perfect girl and all. Alright, anyhow, cute. Philosophy, fun, rose, sugar, sing, shiny, fireworks, captive, comfort, papa, sugar. Paint, flower, swimsuit, holiday, bunny, party, frightening, dazzle, twirl and chop, bunnies. Festering cheeks, festering cheeks, gross. Infinite, starscape, lucky, smile, play, game, sensation, hair. Games? Yeah. Suicide, whirlwind, massacre, horror, sticky, bed, unrequited, blanket, journey, down, blankets. Yeah, I'm on top of this. Adventure, pleasure, giggle, fantasy, desire, romance, meager, hurt, childhood, pure. This one's a little tougher. Giggle, giggling's cute. Yeah, time, heart, destiny, electricity, despise, pout, aura, kawaii, passion, music, kawaii. Candy, memories, graveyard, dark, fluffy, anger, sweet, daydream, friends, and jumpy, fluffy. Tragedy, imagination, shopping, empty, determination, disarray, agonizing, headphones, strawberry whisper. Strawberry whisper, that is a great, like, title or name or something. I like those two together. Strawberry. Misfortune, boop, awesome, socks, misery, hopeless, rainbow, explode, playground, landscape, boops, all the boops. Heartbeat, portrait, parfait, hop, nightgown, precious, pink kitty, silly, grief. Any of these would probably work. Parfait, like food. Whistle, dance, love, peaceful, calm, eternity, tears, bliss, promise, and chocolate. Chocolate! Anxiety, Valentine, summer, inferno. Summer inferno. That's an hour grade pairing right there. Email, effulgent, bouncy, sadness, doki doki, wrath. Bouncy's cute. Yeah, and there she goes, bouncy. Clouds, breathe, skipping, lust, existence, joy, family, intellectual, ocean, broken. Skipping. Why does her eyes get like all? It's like that face thing. It's kind of weird for jumping in joy. Hope, crimson, disaster, feather, incongruent, beauty, shame, unending, puppy, fireflies, puppy. Ah, the puppy. Sunny, melody, extreme, vanilla, marshmallow, vanilla marshmallow. Extraordinary, unrestrained, question, infallible, cheer. Marshmallows. Good. Climax, heaven sent, jump, waterfall, spatial, death, mouse, prayer, cry, unstable. Difficult. Jump? Yeah! 100%, bitches. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. Alright, but that's a good enough ending point for us today. So we grew a little closer with everybody this time around. We got a little bit of insight into all of their minds. It's not anything really new, so to speak. We knew that Natsuki's not very confident and she likes the cutesy things. We knew that Yuri was a bit of a horror buff already and stuff, but goddamn if she doesn't know how to put it elegantly. Let's see. Sayori is just kind of, again, you know, the unmotivatedness of it and the sleep forever crowd, all probably more depressing things linked to it. And Monika, shit, I wasn't even really paying too much attention. It was just a nice poem. But yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far. Still liking Natsuki the best. She's the perfect little tsundere, but I have to say I am very proud of our protagonist for getting on her ass when she was harassing Yuri. Because normally it would like go, you know, the one way. It's all like you have to choose one girl and stuff. They, you know, can't both be right. You have to pick one, and so, you know, it's like, Natsuki, you're the right one and stuff. But at the same time, you're wrong because you're being mean. And Yuri is also great. So I was very happy about that. It's kind of freaking me out how, like, relatable the protagonist is for me and stuff, because like, what was it before that they started leading into something else? It's like I was talking about it beforehand. It might have been like the spoken word poetry and stuff, and they kind of like got into that a bit or whatever, or maybe that was just Monika. I don't know, but I don't know, I'm just like kind of tickled about how it's like, hey, I can relate to that, I can relate to that, I can relate to that as well. Another thing that I'm kind of tickled by, I'm not familiar with like dating sim games in particular, outside of like my knowledge of Hunipop and that time I tried to play Amnesia for like, what, an hour? I don't know how long that thing is. But, you know, I wasn't getting the impression of any of those games, like they want to treat your character like they're, you know, cute and relatable and, you know, not a bad person, but our person kind of has a little bit of darkness in their heart, don't they? They're like, yeah, I'm in the club because it's fun and shit, but I don't just want friends, I want to get laid. He could be honest about that. Everything, like, it's like, oh, okay. Normally they'd just be like, I was growing closer to so-and-so, isn't that sweet? And then nope, this one's just like, I'm wanna fuck them all. Which I guess is kind of the point of Honeypop, but you could play it cooler there because you had more options, right? Didn't even get far in Amnesia, so I don't know how that protagonist would go either. But yeah, I could respect our protagonist for his selfishness. So yeah, I'm also just like flip-flopping between the pronouns between he and she and everything, so that's fun. But yeah, next time we will share a poem again, hopefully grow closer to Natsuki. Maybe if we play our cards right and our CG. I hope we will, because I mean, we got all of her, like, jumpies last time, so fingers crossed, guys. Anywho, that's all in the next episode. So, until then, like and subscribe if you guys want to, and thank you for watching!